Hi there. Today's video is in response to a question that I have here from Simone. And Simone is asking about canned fruit. And what Simone wants to know is it okay to be eating canned fruit? Now, she's been doing some research on Google relating to the topic and getting a bunch of mixed answers. Do they have any nutritional value? And of course she knows that the real thing is the best is to be keeping to fresh fruit. But she likes to keep a few cans of mixed fruit for when there isn't fresh fruit available and she's needing a quick snack. Now, she knows that there's a whole lot of added sugar. And are there any brands that are better, or should she just stay away from canned fruit altogether? Now, Simone, first and foremost, it's a case of looking at winning the war rather than the individual small battles. Yes, absolutely, you are correct that fresh fruit is by far the best option to be going for. But at the same time, it's important to remember that fruit, whether it is fresh, whether it is dried, whether it is canned, is obviously your best source of nutrients to be going for. And you must remember that your canned fruit it's got a certain amount of processing in it. It has been cooked. So through the cooking process, there is a certain amount of fiber loss that happens there. So yes, it's less ideal than dried fruit. It's less ideal than your fresh fruit. But then again, if you compare that to other processed vegan foods available out there, such as your vegan processed hamburger patties that are high in sodium, that will help your body to just burst out and blow out from the sodium and water retention, then your canned fruit is better. A lot of people are talking about the added sugar. Yes, you get canned fruits that are available that use fruit juice instead of the added cane sugar. Those would obviously be a little bit better, but really, it's the glucose within the fruit that is the go-to fuel that your body is using, that your brain is using, that every single cell in the body needs to be able to function optimally. So, really, people seem to be staring themselves blind on this entire sugar situation, rather than looking at the fact that answering the question for yourself, is it the sugar that makes you fat, or is it the fat in your food that makes you fat? Bearing in mind that the healthiest societies in the world have got a protein intake. I mean, the World Health Organization's RDA level for protein for women is 44 grams of protein per day. Now, your optimum healthy situation as far as carbohydrate intake is 10 grams of carbohydrate per kilogram of body weight per day. So, unless you're weighing something in the region of 10 kilograms, then the amount of the carbohydrate protein ratio that's being promoted within the standard American diet, for instance, is going to be way too heavy in protein and way too heavy in saturated fat. So, as far as canned fruit is concerned, me personally, I'd eat the canned fruit. If there was no other fruit source available, I'd eat the canned stuff. Simply because fruit is your number one best go to calorie source, followed by vegetables, followed by your other carbohydrates, your whole food carbohydrates, rice, potatoes, sweet potatoes, but especially as far as going on a trip is concerned, fresh fruit is number one, your number one best source. Then as far as your fruit is concerned, if you can't get fresh, look at dried. If you can't, and if dried is inconvenient for the type of meal that you're wanting to have, then look at canned fruit, by all means. Because let's be realistic here. Just because you can't get fresh fruit, are you now going to go and blow out on animal protein? No, you're not. Are you going to starve yourself to death that your body's craving calories and grabbing at high-fat junk that's going to be putting your health back a good couple of notches? Even if the junk is vegan junk, junk is junk, and it's going to put your health back. So, by all means, look at the canned variety. That's my take on the situation. Please post your comments and questions down below. Remember to click the thumbs up like button, share this out amongst your friends, and also click the big red subscribe button as well. You'll find one down in the bottom left hand corner of the screen over here. The other one is up here just above my head on the right hand side. So click either of those two red subscribe buttons, subscribe to my channel. That way you can be staying up to date on new videos as I'm posting them on a week-to-week basis. Stay carved up, stay safe out there. See you next time. Cheers.